Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this lesson, you'll learn how to set default parameters for your functions in ES6 JavaScript. So here, for example, there's an const greeting. The function is const, the variable is const greeting. So if you console log for greeting with the John, with the parameter John, and then you console log for greeting anonymous, the outcome is different. Why? Because in the previous case, the value of name given as anonymous. So when the second case, the default value is anonymous. So when the default value is set as anonymous, then you will get hello anonymous instead of hello John, as in the first case. So similar to that, you can add default values for as many parameters as you want. In the given function, that is increment, what you need to do, the task, is adding a default parameter so that it will add 1 to the number if the value is not specified. Meaning, see, let's say you consider a pair of values, parameters like increment 5, 2, for example. In that case, the addition will be 5 plus 2. But if you consider the function increment 5, what happens is, in this case, only the value is not given, only one parameter is given. Then you're supposed to get the outcome as 5 plus 1, 6. So that's the idea. If there are two parameters, you should add up 2 of them. And if the second parameter is not mentioned, you should add 1 to the first parameter. That's the task given to you. So here, as you can see, const increment function is provided, that this is the ES6 function, in JavaScript. So number equals number, value, they are the parameters, arrow function. So you're supposed to add up the number and value if both the values, if the value of parameters are provided. But if the second value is not provided, what you're supposed to do, you should add 1. That's the idea, like I explained here. So it's very clearly mentioned. Just look at the example a couple of times and you'll follow again. So how do you set the default value to the parameter? All you need to do is, in this function, just go to the part where the value is mentioned, add up 1 to it. Yeah, because that's a place where you have to add a default value. So value equals 1, not add, equal it to 1. So give it a value or assign it or allocate a value of 1 to the value. This is the default value. That means if in the given task, in the whatever parameter values that are going to be provided, number value pairs, in the number value pairs that you're going to be computing for the next functions, for the outcomes, if value is not provided, then you don't add number plus value, and then you don't just provide number, you'll be doing number plus 1. So for example, if the given parameter is just 5, so 5 plus 1. If the given parameter is 0, 0 plus 1. If the given value pair of parameter is 7 and 2, then 7 plus 2, 9. But if it's just 7, no value provided, then you cannot add, right? So you just add 7 plus the default value 1. So that's the idea. That means you need to add, but if there is no second in the pair, if the value is not mentioned, just one number is provided, then default is 1. So then you need to add up 1 to whatever number is provided. If it's 100, then 100 plus 1. If it's 0, 0 plus 1. Likewise. But if it's provided 100 and 200, if you're given the parameter pair like that, then it will be 100 plus 200. I hope you followed. It's so cool and so clear, right? So this is what you mean by adding or setting a value, not adding actually, allocating or setting a value or assigning a value, default value to the parameter. So this is how you can do. You could do it to the second parameter, which is value, or you can even do it to the number. That's up to you. But in this example, we are supposed to allocate it to the value, this value parameter. Right, and the condition is this, that if value is not given, it's very clearly here, the result of increment 5, 2 should be 7, result of increment 5 should be 6. Why? Because default value is you've set as 1, so 5 plus 1, 6, and a default number value of 1 should be used for the value. This is the question, and you have already fulfilled the question by doing, or rather assigning, the default value of 1 in the value in the given function. So what you can do is, unfortunately here the preview screen is not there. You can even do it in codepen or any other code editor, and you'll actually find that this will, you can see the outcome, whatever you're adding. Yeah, you can even do that. So this is a very small example of how to set the value to the parameter. So I believe they haven't shown the preview screen here. Yeah, but I believe it's quite simple and you can manually calculate it. So simple. Yeah. So as you know, this is the starting point of ES6 JavaScript, and it's going to get more and more complex. So wait and see what happens. I'm going to break down and make it much easier for you guys. So in order to see all my future lessons in ES6, and also React, there's another tutorial playlist. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, stay subscribed, or hit the bell icon so that you get regular notifications of my lessons when uploaded every week. I upload one lesson every week. And also make sure that you give me a thumbs up and share my video to support my channel, so that my channel can grow and keep giving such free lessons for you guys to pass the free code camp certification projects. Okay, so you passed in this, raise the roof. We go to the next challenge. See you in the next challenge. Bye. Smash that bell button. And you can download the solution also for future records.